What's up? It's Monster Train. We're going to endeavor today to win a run and also do it in one sitting. I know. An impossible task for most people, but I'm up for the challenge. I did do one that I think I didn't record that was Tethys with Railforge. Seemed like a good clan combo. Tethys feels pretty nice in this game compared to the other one, so that was fun. I'm also eating an apple. Based on the OBS readout, it doesn't seem like the mic is picking it up. So I've perhaps set my noise gate up correctly so that you don't get those sorts of weird, disgusting mouth sounds. But let me know. Rate my mouth sounds 1 through 10, however you desire. If you know, mouth sounds are a positive for you and you hear them, give me a 10. If you want them but you aren't getting them, feel free to give me a 1. We're playing with fucking Hornbreaker Prince, which is tragic, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. The OG Monster Train combo. Default Hellhorned with default Awoken. Dominion Seraph. Not in love with this particular combination, but you know, Hellhorned is a part of the game. I would say they're currently probably my least favorite clan. I sort of feel like I want to have them be a source of rage and basically nothing else. I am starting with the Sweeper though, and that's, you know, hard to be too mad about. Shattered Shell is pretty nice. The problem with Shattered Shell is Dominion Seraph, so I guess we got a lot of time to figure out what to do about that, but here we go. The other cards are not bad. This one, Welder Helper, feels weird in this game. It feels like I can't figure out a good place for Welder Helper in this game. He just sort of gets in the way a lot of the time. So that may be, it's, you know, relatively helpful in the early game, but may not be long for this world. Alright. I think both of these are really good, and both of them do nothing for me at present. Gurg's Goat is probably just better, even though I kind of dislike Hellhorned units. I mean, if they have an inherent multi-strike, that's you know, that's quite a jump up. It's hard to be too mad about that. Pretty sure this doesn't affect Prince, which is stupid, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm pretty sure Wrathful is still like really bad. Am I wrong about that? I think they changed it. I don't remember how they changed it. I've never even leveled it up all the way. I think Reaper is okay. It's sort of, I sort of would have really liked the multi-strike one because Awoken has at least some ways of giving flat damage and therefore is good. But I guess my demons will have multi-strike, so that's fine. I think I can choose Reaper. It's okay. Most of the time, if the Hornbreaker Prince does a little bit, it's like a win, right? If he does more than nothing, then we're in good shape. Alright. So, despite saying that Welder Helper was nice for the early game, it actually kind of does nothing in the first combat since Shield Stewards are free space. So, that's bad. But what are you gonna do? Can we kill this guy? Maybe. Get him, Prince. Okay, okay. Which do you think is better? I don't know. Alright, does the Hornbreaker Prince have the sauce? He does. Terrific work. There's pretty much no reason not to take Ritual Battle there. We do have heals. This is another card that it feels like is just not nearly as good in this game. But that doesn't mean it's terrible, I guess. You know, giving it like a +10 and a whatever else, a holdover. It doesn't feel like it's a good holdover target. Is Res Trade and Detonation a little bit better? I do have a sleeper. Actually, yeah. This is one of the classic problems with this card with Shattered Shell is that it cannibalizes slays, so. Seems good. We definitely did probably want to see Hellhorn units, which I guess is good because the game has decided that it's going to give them to us. Large Smidge. Large Smidge is not a bad choice for you, but let's see. Oh, we see Demon Fiend. So I think this is pretty easy Demon Fiend. We could give it Smidge Stone, which would be fun. Put it in front of Prince. It will cannibalize all of Prince's slays, but I don't know if I care about that at this present moment. I think that's a pretty easy choice. Sorry, Shattered Shell. Do we want Smidge Stone on you? That's pretty good. Maybe we just do this. I mean, otherwise I'm rolling the dice here, right? Because Dualism currently does nothing for me. Quick would be good. Multi-strike would be good. Endless is not something I want. Titanite, I could give you, if this is what I'm looking for, I could give you quick. This would be pretty good if you had like the quick dagger or whatever the hell it's called. Large Smidge. I think Large Smidge. I mean, this unit pretty much finishes the early game, so I think it's a fine choice. I don't know that you even actually need Smidge Stone. Like, how much do you need Smidge Stone? If I don't give you Smidge Stone, I could just give you something else later. Like, there's not really... I don't necessarily need you to sit on the floor with other stuff, right? I may prefer to give you quick and or multi-strike. I think I'm gonna hold off. Trying to think about the idea of spikes on this, since that technically does give slays. But given that you are a sweeper, I think that's just a like pretty limited value. We're gonna chill. We'll get to spend more money at the next steel shop. Okay, Titan Skin 1 is fine. Thank you for not making me take -1 Ember. Then I cannot play Demon Fiend. I don't think there's any reason not to just... Actually, no, I can't do that. Should we roll the dice on Prince and see if he can... If we draw another unit to block him from dying? I think Demon Fiend pretty much just solos this combat, so let's do it. Let's see if we can... Oh! I don't know if that's even good enough. I think they just both die, yep. Get him, Prince! Oh my god, he lives. Technically slightly worse to use this Vine Grasp, I think. Give you regens. You're all that really matters in this combat. I would like to play Ritual of Battle, but I don't think I shall. We can just put you here. It's fine. Works. And then... Works. Bit unfortunate, but that's okay. We don't need you. Didn't do much. Maybe Welder Helper will come back around. Yeah, kind of what I thought. Okay. That's all. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this. I will continue forgetting that I have this, so remind me. Alright. The only thing that tempts me about any of these cards is the backliners in the Dominion fight. In which case, Hornbreak is probably still the best choice. Probably give it a +10. I think Steel Enhancer is good. We can pretty confidently go left here. Yeah, like a multi-strike is pretty tasty. It's a lot easier to give you quick with an equipment than multi-strike, so... I mean, you also like multi-strike, but like... I don't know, can Demon Fiend be the whole run? I'm not so sure that he can. Maybe, here's the dream, I guess, is like Awoken Hollow to sit in front of Demon Fiend. Although, that doesn't even work, because that's not how Cultivate works. So... I feel like I want to try to get quick on you, and then maybe eventually we'll grab you a multi-strike. But even then, even just a single quick sweep with something to sit in front of you, pretty nice. I would prefer not to take space, but we'll see how it goes. I think this is the right choice. If I play Ritual Battle, I want it to go to you. Dualism, I mean, is that really worth the money? I'm thinking probably not. Oh yeah. I mean, I suppose there was an argument to be made about this, giving the multi-strike to you, but I don't know that that's even necessarily better than Shattered Shell. Steelworker, I guess, is fine. I don't know if we're gonna actually make use of you. You do like taking Dualism. That's kind of nice. Sure, why not? Red Crown. The problem with you being endless is you cost 4 Ember, right? I guess giving you a random equipment isn't bad. Like even if you got the silence one, that doesn't really hurt this unit. In general, there shouldn't really be bad hits for this, right? Even Silence, which is like... I mean, I guess, can Void Binding? I feel like they edited the pool of what can appear in this event. Like, what random equipments. To try to prevent, like, catastrophic outcomes. But I guess I'm not 100% sure. Is it worth? I don't know. Let's do it for fun. Kind of weird, but we're just going all in on D. Make you function sort of as a tank. I think that's fine. Siphon. We should do a lot of free relentless damage to you, so yeah, like that's pretty good. This was actually one of the things I was thinking of. Also, look at his cute little crown. I mean, come on, what's not to like? Alright, and Hornbreaker Prince, I'm so sorry, my friend, but you may not belong to this world. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. Nobody panic. Oh yeah, Siphon. I should probably have thought about that, but I didn't. Steelworker is nice. We're doing 200 damage to the boss. I think that will get you a slay. There wasn't really any none of those cards were really worth playing that much, so it's like, what do I even do? I do kind of hate that I have these fuckers now. Here. Die for your king. I guess dying for your king would have been better up here, but that's fine. Fine. Prince will get another slay, which is nice. So Demon Fiend, unless I can give him more support, will fall off eventually. I suppose I could take space and put Steelworker with him. 12 armor per turn is pretty nice. I mean, Ritual of Battle on the Steelworker is good. We ideally want to be doing this, you know, later into the combat. I think we could just play Calcified Ember presently. Here. They have 7 damage. I guess it would have made me... No, I had no Ember. This is fine. Maybe Welder Helper will fix this. Just heal the guy. Get 1 round, I think. Yep. Adaptive Mutation seems pretty nice. It's good with Rage. Another Demon Fiend. I kind of think Husk Hermit feels better than Shattered Shell here. Husk Hermit with Steelworker, bottom floor, to clear out backlines, and then Demon Fiend to sweep up the rest. That seems like a solid strategy. We take Ember. I don't think I'm taking space. I don't have that much cash. Fine with going this way. Intrinsic on Ritual Battle, pretty nice. Especially if I end up, like, giving this another... Do we just give it Intrinsic and -2 consume, and then duplicate it a bunch of times? That seems, you know, kind of good. I could go here. I could definitely go here. I could definitely potentially go here. I don't know. Just start with a bunch of damage right from the outset. I don't think we need those. I'm just gonna let Prince try his best. We don't really have any other particularly important cards. This is not a card you want at the beginning. So I think this is a good choice. The question is, do you then play this, right? Because I only have one, and I will only get... I'll only get one, unless I, you know, duplicate it. Do I want to do that? Is that enough? But if I do duplicate it, it'll be sick. I think that's pretty good. It's like the most important card in my deck anyway, so why not duplicate it and why not play it right at the beginning of the battle? And then also, once Adaptive Mutation comes up, then I'll be ready to use it, right? Because you hate drawing Adaptive Mutation on turn 1, you have no rage, and it's like, well, what was the point of this? Oh. Let's do it. I would like to remove a card or two. I do have excess of units. I think we're probably okay for them. Arm shop seems not bad. Where are we? Plus 10. Plus 10 on you is pretty good. Otherwise, I don't need to spend the money. Try to go to this magic shop and then this steel shop. Upgrade Husk Hermit here. Duplicate Ritual of Battle for a second time for a total of 3. A pretty decent chunk of damage on Demon Fiend. Might be good enough. I don't think Husk Hermit is really gonna make it in this particular combat, but that's alright. It's not, you know. It's really to make things a little easier for Demon Fiend more than anything else. Prince. Oh, that's tragic. Okay. I mean, you know. Is it cope to say maybe that can still work? I think we give Ritual Battle to you now, I guess, then, because you can't do anything else. Welder Helper to soak up Corruption is good. I guess I could have given you the Rage, but I think you're gonna die. This is a little bit scary. I feel like I've been punished. I'm experiencing the punishment that I deserve. How much damage are y'all doing? That's 18 damage, so you will be alive to soak up the Corruption. It's terrific. Can I get you to not die? Can. Even better. Iron Tongue. Well, at least hopefully that won't kill me in this particular combat. That's terrific stuff. In a later combat, it absolutely, definitely would kill me. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Absolutely tragic. What are we gonna play, the Ember? I think we finished this combat out, but... That's why you give the Red Crown event to a unit that doesn't matter. I even thought that in my head as I was considering doing it, and I was like, I still decided to make the silly choice. Let's hope it doesn't kill me. Battering ram. If Battering Ram didn't show me Calcified Ember, I might take it. I think I probably won't. It's like, you know, whatever. Arch of Shields, I think it's fine. I feel kind of similarly about Engraft. I suppose I could do Restoring Retreat to stack something. Either stack Prince with Demon Fiend or stack Demon Fiend with the others. Not the worst thing I've ever heard. Old Growth would be pretty nice for Husk Hermit. I think it's worth taking. Boiler Room is also not bad. I think it's worth taking. Swift Steel Dagger and also Rage Room are pretty good. I think Swift Steel Dagger is also good. I don't have enough Ember to play this in deployable. And do I want to take Rage Room? I don't hate the idea of Rage Room. Rage Room is interesting for Husk Hermit, actually, since it gets stronger on Revenge anyway. Like, I feel like there might be something to pivoting this run to Husk Hermit, giving it some upgrades, giving it Old Growth, and using Rage Room. That's probably good enough to win, in my view, and not being worried too much about Demon Fiend. Here's the thing. We sort of have to decide, right? We have to decide when is Demon Fiend gonna fall off? Or have we set it up to the point that he won't fall off? You know what I'm saying? It was sort of like an unorganized collection of thoughts, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna stick with that plan. I don't think we take those. Rage Room doesn't really hurt me. So if I was going to, I would probably want Old Growth to be the deployable. If I was going to pivot to a Husk Hermit focused strategy. And I think that's probably not... That doesn't hurt to do anyway. In fact, I could just play... I think that is a good choice, because if I could, if I wanted to, just play Old Growth instead of Steel Guy. This is a Steel Worker. If I wanted to. I think that's fine. I don't see. So this is a little anti-synergy for Husk Hermit. Although it might be that that is something like as you get towards the late game, maybe you don't actually concern yourself with that anymore. We'll just kind of keep that in our back pocket for now, I think. Do we see another arms shop? Mm. I think I don't see myself full pivoting. The reason being, I think it's going to be challenging to scale you up enough to kill heavies early on. I think Demon Fiend is still going to be a valuable part of the run for that reason. So I think we're not full committing to Husk Hermit at this present. Maybe it's a mistake. Heaven's Seal. You have 170. I think Heaven's Seal does not scare me. So what if we do Old Growth, Thornbreaker Branch, and then I think Demon Fiend top, because we could drop Steelworker down. Um, I think the Restoration Detonation, Culling, Heal, Revenge, Ritual, Adaptive Mutation. Pretty good. So I will say, considering that Old Growth is just barely keeping you alive in this combat, that doesn't excite me for the prospect of a full pivot. I think this is fine. No, well, whatever. I think it probably is better for you, but I'm good with it. I guess I need bigger heals. using my fire to play Vengeful Shards. The baby trickle of heals is... I mean, I guess if I eventually get more of them, then that would be good, but... Definitely need to remove trash. Okay, so lessons learned from this combat are fuck Hornbreaker Prince. Never liked him anyway. Steelworker and other thing is definitely the move. One Horn's Tome, I don't think we can do. I don't think that will work for us. We don't really put up enough armor. As nice as it might be. I suppose you could give it to Hornbreaker Prince since he's functionally fragile anyway. But I don't really feel like it. Imp in a Box is like, I don't know. Is it good? Not really. I mean, Awakening Thicket with Old Growth I feel like is kind of fun. I have 40 cards in my deck. That's bad. I think we go here. All of these things are things we want. Goodbye, Cultist. Goodbye, Steward. Okay, so what do we want Husk Hermit to have? I think Quick probably is still the right choice. We don't really need Husk Hermit to put out a bunch of damage. We need it to consistently clear backlines, and I think that helps tremendously. I would sort of like to see a large stone, although maybe, perhaps, if we can get Old Growth plus Awakening Thicket online, maybe that does enough. Look at all these fucking units. Multi-strike. Am I confident enough to do this? Feels a bit greedy, don't you think? Feels a bit. Do I really want to give it a plus 20? Whatever. It has a decent stat line. I think we desperately need to purge trash of all varieties. This is one of those runs where, like, you have some good stuff going on, but 95% of your deck is just garbage. Not ideal. Which one is this? Damage shield. I would describe myself as not particularly afraid of this combat. I think this is the least threatening variant of Kale anyway. Okay, so we Husk Hermit. Oh wait, that's right. That's why Prince. Yeah, I don't know about this. Do I really want to take Ember? It's the difficult question here. Frostpiercer is the kind of thing we like to see. The frostbite isn't that important. Will I regret that? Maybe. It good. That's good. Boiler room here is fine. I can't believe you're not dying. There we go. Yeah, I need like a big old heal. This would probably look fine if it, if I could actually heal some of this health that I'm creating. By 130. That's kind of nice, right? I'll just continue gaining health. I don't know. The weird thing about this is the Husk Hermit full pivot feels like it's like almost there, to the point where I almost want to try to make it work, but like I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. That's pretty nice. I just need the event where I purge Thornbreaker Frame for all 3 boss relics. I think there's nothing wrong with taking another adaptive mutation. Now here is the difficult question. This is going to be another fantastic Ring 7 throw. I could go to the Merchant of Arms. Play Old Growth and Awakening Thicket on Husk Hermit. Potentially even make some kind of fused equipment, though Quick Dagger probably isn't it. Play all of my adaptive mutations and Rage on Husk Hermit. Scary part of this is Corruption Seraph. But Demon Fiend can kind of help get heat off of Corruption Seraph, I guess. Bit spooky. Oh yeah, so then what do I take, right? So, current setup. Is Demon Fiend, Husk Hermit, Steelworker. Potential new setup would be Husk Hermit, Old Growth, Steelworker for 3, Awakening Thicket is 5. Then I can take draw. I don't really want to take Ember. I think we take draw and try to make it work. Yeah, I think so. I don't think Weapons Cache offers me much. I mean, I could put a Stasis Crystal on Steelworker, but, like, for what, right? Like, his ability will still work, but why am I doing it? Does this show me anything that I care about if I re-roll it? The Zone of Silence that I can't play. I guess I could play it, but then I can't do Awakening Thicket. Inferno Room? I don't think so. I think we go with this plan. Echo Vault? We have too many rooms competing. I don't know that Echo Vault is a clear home run. But I think we just don't bother. I suppose I could take Wrathful 1. Give him 10 armor. That he might be useful. I don't know. Okay. Let's see what happens. So, silencers, I'm not too afraid of. In fact, I'm not too afraid of this combat at all, because I should get a couple of rounds of just these things, and Husk Hermit will take them out very easily. So maybe we play old strategy, take the Mark of Invasion, let Demon Fiend clear out the bottom, and the higher floors. The problem is you, because I need to kill you on the bottom floor, or else you're too strong. So maybe we still pump stats into Husk Hermit. We just let Demon Fiend be regular demon. Hope for the best. The scary thing is I think this combat is pretty much handled if I don't do this. But what if I do it? 400 gold. Should I be afraid? Let's do it. Ring 7 throw, engage. He has Organ Harvester. That's hysterical. Maybe now that we've built up some stats, Rage Room is better? I don't know. Nice. I think we probably want Stormbreaker Prince to be done on this floor. Actually is useful at level 3. As long as we can keep him alive. I don't know what's best. I mean, that was clearly not enough to kill a bunch of heavies. But we're not fighting Savagery Seraph, so we might be able to get away with it. Tiresome times is really good. That's his focus growth. We're back to 40 cards, right where I wanted to be. We go left. Those are bad. Stone casing. I mean, I'm mad about it. That's also pretty good. I think there's not a lot of reason not to do it. Be kind of nice to give an intrinsic holdover to that, but we'll see what the cards give us. I think any upgrades to heals is very valuable. Yeah, like that. I think I'm pretty happy with this, even at one cost. Why not, I suppose. That's good. I think we do still do double that. That's pretty nice. See if we have what it takes. It may depend heavily on my ability to draw Tiresome Climb at the beginning of combat. Alright, so we are... I think we're going all in on Husk Hermit. You will try to get Hornbreaker Prince on the field. This was a better play than I really even... I didn't really give it much thought. I kind of just did it. I think it was a good choice. We like Welder Helper, because Welder Helper, like... Alright, so we're just gonna pump all of our rage into you. Why not? Oh, thanks. I forgot that was random. This is fine. Give Ember so I don't have to think about what I'm doing. Alright, now Adaptive Mutation. Adaptive Mutation? I mean, that's pretty good. Looking pretty good. Restoring Retreat. Very nice. I don't have enough space for Demon King. It's tragic. It's okay. Play heals. Stack up Prince. Turn. Do not see Tiresome Climb, which is relatively scary. Steel Dagger on you is pretty nice. Do as much healing as we can, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to out heal the corruption at this point. We might make it. You're dazed. Well, I guess no. I think I'm. No, because I can't. No, I want to play Tiresome Climb on Seraph next turn. But what we could do is pull you forward, kill you that way. That I think prevents you from attacking. And then, honestly, another adaptive mutation would be pretty nice. Never lucky, I suppose. Maybe next turn. Okay, I don't know if this is enough sauce, I'm gonna be real with you, but I guess we'll find out. I mean, Prince may be a significant contributor to this. Okay, so we didn't need it anyway. We just barely make it. Sorry, Prince, that I continually doubted, and to be honest, still am doubtful of you. But that was a pretty good showing on your part. I can't be too mad. All right, terrific work. Doesn't change anything. Smack him. Alright, I think that spells good things for the Titan fight. I think the Titan fight, our damage output is high, which is really the main thing that can get you in the Titan fight, is not having high enough damage output. So I'm hopeful. There we go. That's the move. I was worried about getting corruption on Prince before I'm able to... Ooh. The double adaptive mutations on turn 1 in both combats is so nice. Hopefully that's enough to keep you alive. Could be. Transcendent is in the mix. Didn't play Firelight. I think that's okay. We'll save our corruption for our fire ability. Prince, I tried my best to protect you. I think it may not be in the cards, my friend. You survived somehow. Oh, because I didn't give corruption. Terrific work. Okay, we actually really need to murder the minion pretty badly. Start actually playing our Firelights. Somehow Prince held out and still just completely bottom deck. Tragic. The tragic story. I love when you get to the point in the Titan fight where you just draw like 2 to 4 cursive entropies every turn somehow. What it feels like, at least. Wait, 1. I think it's... I mean, I do above 500 damage, so I guess I can play them as long as I continue to be. But my attack isn't going up; it's only going down. So be wary of that. That's okay. We're just waiting on Dominion at this point. It'll take a few turns, but not too many. So I think we're chilling. This just gives it armor. I don't care. Tiresome Climb, Firelight, Pine Grass. I don't know that I still need Tiresome Climb. Let me turn to the outlet. How do you have like it super stealth? I guess I just don't. I guess I just want stealth to work in a way that it doesn't. Is the actual story? But we should be chilling. Tiresome Climb just effectively gets rid of savagery, which makes this combat go a lot more smoothly. Done? You're done. Yeah. Bend it. That was a good one. The pivot away. I don't know. I think you probably could have constructed a run for which the Demon Fiend kind of carries you. But I liked the way that this one turned out. was nice to make use of. That's kind of like, I think, one of now the solid intended paths for Awoken. So that's, cool to see. I like some of the new cards. I think Awoken was in a pretty rough spot in this game, and the changes they made really swung it into a much more capable clan. So that was cool to see because I always liked Awoken. All right, nice one. That was fun. I did actually complete it in one sitting, 1 hour and 24 minutes. That's not too bad for me. And look out for the next one. I'll probably upload this one before some of the other ones that I've already recorded because I haven't sat down to bother to figure out how to stitch those two videos together yet. So look out for that, maybe. All right, bye.